I really love the quote, "From small beginnings come great things." And that's really the spirit of Smartphone Fit. It's really meant to be simple. It's meant to be doable. It's meant to be something that's really easy to do in your life, and really has been designed that it's not something new that you really have to do, and it's not really to bring some new tools into play. It's really, how can you use your smartphone in very simple baby step ways to transform your life. So a lot of what goes on is that most of our life we're very busy and we really aren't paying attention to what we're doing. And so what happens is when we start on a wellness journey, very often it's overwhelming. We're carrying the weight of our past into our present, into our future. We're telling ourselves this is going to be hard, this is going to be difficult, I've got so much weight to lose. I mean, you're talking to somebody that, I get that. I mean, my top weight was 435. So I gave up on myself so many times because I wasn't thinking about taking small steps. I wasn't thinking about how I could build on little pieces. It just seemed like it was too much, and it is too much when you think in terms of like, I gotta lose a couple 100 pounds. I mean, if that's in your head the whole time, you're not going to do anything. So Smartphone Fit and the tips that I'm sharing here are really, I know it sounds a little silly, but it's like meant to be like bite-sized chunks, little pieces of the puzzle to move you down a path towards wellness. To not try to, make these major changes every day where all of a sudden you're doing nothing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I gotta be at the gym, I gotta do this boot camp thing, and I'm doing crazy stuff all the time, and I can't eat anything, I'm eating air, and I'm drinking like 6 gallons of water, and I'm fasting. That's crazy talk. That's the stuff that's gotten us in trouble all the time. When you go from like nothing to like everything, it's just a whipsaw back and forth, and you're never going to get anywhere. So I want you to just think about, what can you do? What are the small things that you can do? The little things that you can do, stacked on top of each other, that are going to take you down that particular journey of change. Because if you'll do that, you'll find that it's a lot easier and you'll stay on the path. Yes, you're going to have times when you're going to fall off of that, but take every one of these tips and realize they're one piece, one foot in front of the other, one meal. You can only eat one meal at a time. You can only do one kind of exercise at a time. Don't be stacking a whole year's worth of your life into that particular day. Don't stack 20 years, 30 years of being overweight into one day and just dump on yourself. I mean, you're not going to make that change unless you realize small things, from small beginnings, great things come. Small beginnings, not massive things. So small, quite frankly, is the new big.